Well, welcome back to Bevington Farm, and this is the second of last episode. You're watching this on the 25th of July, and the last episode will be the 1st of August, and the main reason behind that is on the 1st of August, a new British map, Saxington, will be released. Now, obviously, I won't be releasing an episode of that map on that day, but going forward, that is where the new series will begin. So with that in mind, we need to get a wriggle on and get a few things all tidied up on this series, because I want the final balance of this to be the starting balance of the new series. Now, in full transparency, my audio for this episode has gone a little bit wrong, as I'm over-recording this outside of the original recording, and because of that, bulk of this episode, I believe, will be time-lapsed. So my plan is we are going to bale the grass that's on the field in front of us. Once we've done that, we're then going to harvest the fields, but we're going to have to skip time to get to that stage. Now, we'll skip several months. We'll find out which fields are ready in this episode, and then after that we will do the remaining fields in the next episode. I have one field that needs a forage harvester. We have yet to purchase one of them in the series, so because this is the end, I am going to lease that equipment, and because I'm off recording this, I actually know the outcome. The spelt that we forage harvest, the yield that comes off it was not very profitable, and the cost for the forage harvester outweighed the profit received from the crop, which is a little bit disappointing. And I don't know if that's because I have messed up when I put that crop in, or if that is how it was expected to be. I can't quite remember. All I will say is the yield is quite low, and then the value for that yield is also quite low. I think my intention was to have a low yield but high value, as opposed to other crops where you get a high yield and an average value. So I think I messed up a little bit on that front. But we are where we are. One thing I am debating, and I would like your feedback in the comments please, be do we sell the land and include that in the bank balance for the future series, or do we not? I am erring on the side of not including it, because we got all of that land given to us when we started the series. Now the caveat to that, we had a £250,000 loan which we had to generate and pay back before we kind of owned the farm. So that's where my debate is. So please, if you wouldn't mind, let me know what your thoughts are, and I will take your feedback as to what we do on the next episode. Right, so I'm going to quickly bale the grass off camera, and then we're going to go to the time lapses of the two fields that we harvest. And like I said, apologies for the limited audio, but because of my audio after the fact, I don't want to have to try and guess what I said originally.
I never really know what's going on. Look at me sometimes like all you want to do is run. Hear me out,
think that's where we'll leave today's episode. So for those who are still here watching, thank you very much, and I will see you next week for the final episode of Bevington Farm, where we will harvest the remaining 2 fields. We will sell what we can, either directly or through time saving stock check, and that will set us up nicely for our next series. See you very soon. Bye for now.